If you smear bright purple goo all over your teeth, the internet promises you will instantly look like a billionaire with flawless hygiene. But the truth is, you are just painting your mouth with a temporary lie. We humans have a completely irrational, historically documented obsession with having teeth the color of printer paper. Naturally, human teeth are not actually white. They are a slightly translucent, off-white, yellowish color because the inner part of your tooth, the dentin, is naturally yellow, and the outer part, the enamel, is somewhat clear. But society has collectively decided that yellow teeth mean you are a gross medieval peasant, and white teeth mean you are wealthy, successful, and probably smell like expensive vanilla. Our desperation to achieve this unnatural bone-white aesthetic is not new. The ancient Romans famously used human urine as mouthwash because the ammonia in it acted as a bleaching agent. They even imported premium, top-shelf urine from Portugal because it was supposedly stronger. So, historically speaking, paying $30 for a tube of trendy internet toothpaste is at least a step up from gargling imported Portuguese pee. Fast forward to the modern era, and we stopped using urine and started using hydrogen peroxide. This is the stuff in those whitening strips and the professional treatments you get at the dentist. Peroxide actually works. Your tooth enamel is essentially a microscopic sponge. It has tiny pores. When you drink coffee, tea, or red wine, dark pigmented molecules get trapped in those pores. Hydrogen peroxide sneaks into those tiny microscopic holes, finds the dark molecules, and chemically breaks them apart into smaller, colorless pieces. It is actual, legitimate chemistry. But there is a catch. Actual chemistry takes time. It can take weeks of wearing uncomfortable slimy strips on your gums to see a difference. Worse, because you are actively forcing chemicals into the pores of your teeth, it can irritate the nerves inside, leading to a type of agonizing tooth sensitivity where breathing in cold air feels like you just got electrocuted in the face. Naturally, we wanted a shortcut. A way to get the blindingly white teeth without the chemical burns, the waiting, or the pee. Enter the viral sensation, purple toothpaste. If you spend more than 12 seconds on any social media app, you have seen the ads. Someone with seemingly normal teeth pumps a vibrant, terrifyingly purple sludge onto a toothbrush, scrubs for 30 seconds, spits, and suddenly their teeth look like they belong in a toothpaste commercial. It looks like magic. It is marketed as a revolutionary new technology. But it is not new, and it is not magic. It is just color theory, a concept invented in 1666 by Sir Isaac Newton when he wasn't busy inventing calculus or surviving the bubonic plague. To understand why this toothpaste is purple, you have to look at a color wheel. If you take the primary colors and map them out on a circle, you will find that certain colors sit perfectly opposite each other. These are called complementary colors. When you mix light of complementary colors together, they cancel each other out and create pure white light. If you look at the exact opposite side of the color wheel from yellow, you will find purple. This exact same optical trick has been used for decades. If you have ever bought blonde hair dye, you might know about purple shampoo. Bleached hair naturally turns a brassy, rusty yellow over time. To fix it, people wash their hair with deep purple shampoo. The purple pigment deposits onto the yellow hair, they cancel each other out, and the hair looks platinum blonde again. Makeup artists do this too. If you have a bright red pimple on your forehead, you don't put red concealer on it. You put green concealer on it, because green is the opposite of red on the color wheel. Please subscribe to this almost dead YouTube channel. So, when you brush your teeth with purple toothpaste, you are not actually whitening your teeth. You are not cleaning them, you are not bleaching them, and you are not removing a single stain. You are doing the exact same thing a painter does when they prime a canvas. You are just applying two very specific water-soluble dyes, usually a highly concentrated mix of red 33 and blue 1, directly onto your enamel. When you smile, normal white room light hits your teeth. Usually, the yellow dentin in your teeth absorbs the blue and purple light, and reflects the yellow light back into the eyeballs of whoever is looking at you. But when your teeth are coated in a microscopic layer of purple dye, the dye absorbs the yellow light, and reflects the blue and purple light. The two colors mix in the air before they hit the observer's eye, your brain does the math, and boom, you see white. But here is the fascinating, slightly hilarious twist that the viral ads deliberately leave out. Because purple toothpaste is not bleaching your teeth, it is technically not toothpaste. It is tooth makeup. It is a temporary optical illusion. The dyes they use are entirely water-soluble. This means the second you do anything that involves liquid, the illusion is shattered. If you drink a cup of coffee, the dye washes away. If you eat an apple, the dye rubs off. If you simply exist as a human being with naturally occurring saliva in your mouth, the dye will dissolve in a matter of hours, and you will revert right back to your standard issue yellow teeth. It is the Cinderella's carriage of dental care. At midnight, or lunch, whichever comes first, the magic ends. And the twist gets worse. Because this relies on the delicate balance of the color wheel, it only works under very specific conditions. If your teeth are just a little bit yellow, the purple perfectly cancels it out to make white. But if your teeth are heavily stained, or naturally very dark yellow, adding purple does not make them white. Think about what happens when you mix too many colors of Play-Doh together. You don't get white, you get a depressing, muddy gray. People with significantly yellow teeth who use purple toothpaste often report that their teeth suddenly look dull, dead, and zombified. Furthermore, because these products are categorized as cosmetics rather than actual medical treatments, they completely bypass the stringent regulations that govern real whitening products. And because they want you to see that instant purple effect, most of these products are sold as serums, meaning they actively strip out the ingredients that make actual toothpaste useful. They usually do not contain fluoride, which is the singular ingredient proven to rebuild enamel and stop cavities. If you actually replace your daily toothpaste with this purple stuff, your teeth will look incredibly white on camera, right up until they rot out of your skull and fall onto the floor. So, millions of people are paying a premium price to temporarily paint their teeth with food coloring, risking cavities, all to briefly trick the human eye into perceiving a shade of light that signifies health, without actually being healthy at all. We are so obsessed with the mere appearance of perfection that we would rather temporarily dye our skeletons purple than just accept the fact that humans drink coffee and teeth are inherently a little bit yellow. So the next time an internet influencer tries to sell you magic purple sludge, just remember, you can't color wheel your way out of a coffee addiction.